Hello, dear all. Welcome to the social science class. You all would be familiar with these social science books. In today's video, we are going to study geography. Before starting the chapter, I would like to ask you to name certain things which you use in your daily life. Just think in your mind which are the things you can't live without. They are the integral part of your life. Yes, some of these things would have come to your mind, like phone, which is very important these days, internet, on which you're watching the videos, attending classes, stationery, clothes, car, house, and many more. These are the things which are very important in our lives. So today we are going to study the seventh chapter of geography, that is human environment, which includes settlements, transport, and communication. What are we going to learn in this chapter? First of all, we are studying this chapter to know about different types of settlements. Secondly, to understand merits and demerits of different means of transportation. Third, to be familiar with various means of communication and their uses. First of all, we will study about settlements. What are settlements? Settlements are the places where people build their houses. For example, they can be huts, as in the early times. In today's time, there are different types of settlements. First of all, they are temporary and permanent settlements. What are permanent settlements? As the word itself tells us, permanent, a space that is occupied for a long period of time, is called as permanent settlements. For example, houses, building, etc. Temporary, as we understand very clearly, temporary, something which is not fixed. Here, temporary settlement means settlements which are occupied for a short period of time, for example, tents, etc. Next type of settlement is rural settlement. Rural means villages. So these settlements refer to the village settlements. People here are engaged in different types of activities like craft work, fishing, farming, etc. These are further divided into compact and scattered settlements. Scattered means which is spaced over an extensive area, a large area where few houses are there. Here, people do not get many facilities. Next is compact settlement. A compact settlement is a closely built area of dwellings wherever flat land is available. Here, it is a very congested place. People might be living in flats which are built one above another. Urban settlements. They are found in cities or towns. Here, people are engaged in activities like manufacturing, trading, services, etc., as the word urban refers to the cities. Many people live in these urban areas. These areas are highly populated. Next topic that we are going to study about human environment are transportations. Transportation helps human being and goods for moving from one place to another. There are four major types of transportation. First, airways. Second, railways. Third, roadways. And fourth is waterways. Airways, as we understand from the word, which takes us from one place to another using the air. It is one of the most expensive means of transportation, and it requires a lot of fuel, which is expensive. It cannot carry heavy goods, and it is one of the fastest means of transportation. Perishable goods are better to be taken by airways. Who is useful, airplane or helicopter while a disaster? As we all know, helicopter can reach inaccessible areas during the time of calamities for rescuing people and distributing food, water, clothes, etc. And they can be in air without moving for a long time. So obviously helicopter is more useful during a disaster. We can see through these images. Next is the railways. The railways carry heavy goods. They are not very expensive. Many new trains have been introduced in the recent past. India has second largest railway network in the country. Roadways, it is the most commonly used means of transportation, especially for the short distance. The roads are of two types, metalled and unmetalled. Metal roads are the pakka roads and unmetals are the kacha roads, which we find normally in the villages. Last means of transportation is waterways. It is one of the cheapest means of transportation, but it is also the slowest. They are of two types, inland waterways, which is in the rivers and lakes that are used as inland waterways within the country or area. Sea routes, they join different countries, different continents, and are mostly used for transporting merchandise and goods from one country to another. The next topic is communication. What is communication? Communication basically means giving or taking messages. It is the process of conveying messages to others. Communication is the imparting or exchanging of information by speaking, writing, or using some other medium. They could be of two types, mass communication or personal communication. First, we'll study about mass media, mass communication. The newspaper we read, the television we watch, the radio we hear are all the means of mass communication, of mass media, because through them we can communicate to a large number of people at the same time. All the people around the country or around the globe might be watching the same news on the television, listening to the same show at the radio, or reading the similar type of news. Then comes personal communication. One-to-one communication is something which is referred to personal communication. We can do this with the help of phone call or through internet, and it's a very commonly used of communication in today's time. So these are the different types of communication, different types of modes of transportation and settlements that we have studied till now. During the explanation of the chapter, we came across many new terms such as site, transhumance, compact settlement, scattered settlement, transportation, subway, flyovers, communication, mass media, etc. These are the important terms for better understanding of the chapter. This is a short assignment. After studying the chapter carefully, reading it, and understanding it, this assignment can easily be solved by you. Finally, it's the back exercise of your NCRT book, which is also very easy and can be easily done by you. That's all in the chapter. Thank you. Have a nice day, everyone. Thank you for watching.